Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for checking out this video here on Show, Style, and Spirit. I am Ebony, of course. I had to give my commentary on tonight's interview between Queen Shiba and Martell Holt. Of course, you all know me. I took notes throughout the interview, so I'm going to go ahead and jump right on into my commentary. But first, I do ask that you please hit the like button on this video. It will cause YouTube to recommend this video to more people who have similar interests. And if you have not already done so, please subscribe to Show, Style, and Spirit. I offer a variety of content, including TV show recaps like Love and Marriage Huntsville, Bell Collective, and The Real Housewives of Atlanta. I also do reality TV star interviews like with Miss Van and Kiki from Love and Marriage Huntsville. All right, so let's jump right on in. So Martell actually opens up the interview joking that Queen Shiba paid him his $3,000 fee for an interview. He clarified quickly after that Queen Shiba did not pay him to talk to her. Martell said that he's been getting dragged for 3 years, but he hasn't cheated in 3 years. Martell, you haven't cheated in 3 years because Melody left your sorry behind in April 2020. He actually tried to gaslight the viewers. And so that's why it pays to be a free thinker and to not let someone just play you for a fool. You know, sometimes you pick and choose your battles. You may not always call something out, but when you know that someone's trying to play you like you're stupid, Martell, you haven't cheated for 3 years because your wife left you 3 years ago. Stop it. So then Martell said that he's been painted as the scum of the earth. But Martell, you painted that picture through your actions, words, and choices. You are the artiste. You hold the paintbrush in your hands, in my opinion. Martell also said that he's never overreacted to anything. And if us, the viewers, ever thought he was tripping, he had reason to do so. So what about your blow up in Las Vegas? What about how you yelled at Miss Van at the girl's birthday party during the current season of Love and Marriage Huntsville, Martell? You are not perfect. You are not God. You are not Jesus Christ. So everything that you do is not going to be appropriate. And we all have seen your behavior. We've seen a producer call out for Marceau's help when the cast was in Las Vegas. She was concerned that you were losing self-control during an argument with Melody. We saw you yell at Miss Van at your daughter's birthday party because you were not invited and it was not your turn to have the kids on their birthday. So no, when you are tripping, it's not okay. You're not within your right to do so. Queen Shiba asked Martell, would he marry himself? Martell replied yes and said it's because he's what a man should be. That's arrogant and delusional. A man should be humble, hardworking, and earn a decent income that can cover 5 children, in my opinion. Martell wouldn't confirm who his girlfriend is. You know, it could be anybody. Don't forget my video on his Moke and Stuff reboot. I guess he may also be trying to get into the music industry if he wants to be like a Berry Gordy and all his girlfriends are making up the new singing group Moke and Stuff. Belinda, Sheree, and Ariane. He's mine. You may have had him once, but I've had him all the time. That song from the 90s. So anyway, Queen Shiba asked Martell, how important is sex? Martell said it's really important, and if your spouse wants it every day, you should make that happen regardless if you're tired. That was hella selfish to me. How about the two of you compromise? A woman is not just an object to be had with holes, you know, throughout her lower extremities for you to stick something in them, Martell. She is a human being. And just like you can have a thirst and an urge for sex, she may have a desire to get some rest. And guess what? Both are important and both are healthy. It's not just about you, Martell. Martell said that Love and Marriage Huntsville viewers prefer to see the drama, and if there's no drama, the viewers don't watch. I think that he was trying to judge Melody's fans, trying to say that the Melometers are lowbrow or of a low caliber and just want to see drama. But no, Martell, that is what you organically have given through your lack of self control, through like the stalking behavior, allegedly, and in my opinion. So and obviously, like Queen Shiba said, the ratings do take a dip when there is excessive drama. So that is not true, sir. It was very insulting and disrespectful to the viewers to say that they only like the drama, they don't want to see the business side, when that's not true. The viewers have been asking to see more of the businesses that the cast owns, and we've been seeing that during season 6. And I've even had someone on my panel say that she's been able to enjoy season 6 of Love and Marriage Huntsville a little bit. And what's the difference? We've been seeing more of the business side. Martell also said during tonight's interview that he and Sheree do not have labels for each other, but they enjoy each other's company. And he said that nothing regarding them has changed. So he wouldn't say, well, we're still together or we're still dating. He said, we enjoy each other's company, and that's pretty much the same status that it has been. Well, Sheree's kids are grown. She's a grandma. Two of her kids have graduated college. I believe Kylie is finishing up college. So I can see her not being, into labels. But you, Martell, who has said throughout this interview that you miss being married and you would like to be married again, you date with the purpose of marriage when you say things like that you miss being married and you want to be married again. So you should be trying to label someone your girlfriend. So which one is it really? Queen Shiba asked Martell if he was in love with Melody. He said he wouldn't say that he was in love with Melody, but he's in love with what they had. Martell said that Melody took him to court by filing motions about 5 times. He's projecting, in my opinion, because who sued who for full custody? Queen Shiba even brought that up and said, I really didn't see where she tried to do anything to you legally. You were the one who tried to take the kids for full custody. And Martell said, but that was in the beginning. That was in the beginning. Exactly, Martell. You started this whole lawsuit. You set the tone for the two of you in the court system. But he totally ignores what he does because, after all, whenever we've seen him tripping, he was well within his right to do so. Martell said his PR team sent Queen Shiba documents. I wonder, are they the same documents that Sherelle's World received about a month ago? Martell claims that nothing was going Mel's way in court, and he denied abusing Tank. Martell actually said that any parent can manipulate your child. Now, that's not a normal statement to make. I have a few classmates who have children. I have relatives, siblings who have kids. I've never heard a parent say, I can easily manipulate my child. You shouldn't even want to be able to say you can manipulate your child, because you should want them to be a free thinker and have a strong mind so that they can question when they think something is BS, when they think someone is trying to use them, because you don't want them going out in the world and being easily taken advantage of. So that's just not a normal statement to make. He was saying that in the context of talking about he and Melody's legal dispute over custody of the children, and the notion about Tank allegedly being abused by him. And he was trying to say that, a parent can easily manipulate a child to say a certain thing. But why would you even let those words come out of your mouth? I just thought that was interesting, unless you have that mindset where you would try to do that. Queen Shiba said in the document she saw a trespassing charge, and he actually said that he was sanctioned for not going to therapy. Now, you have to be an arrogant somebody to say you are not going to therapy. In my opinion, he's in therapy because the judge told him if you don't go and get full custody, you will not get child support. So Martell said that during tonight's interview, that when he refused to carry out the court's order of going to therapy, the judge said, okay, since you won't go to therapy, if you ever do get full custody of the kids, you will not get child support. And then I feel like he's trying to reverse that by going into therapy. That's just in my opinion. What do you all think? Do you think it's sincere? You think Martell Holt is sincere in going to therapy? Because going to therapy would be a sign that you want to heal the trauma that's in your heart, or you want to stop some sort of negative behavior to improve your life. You know, unless he's faking, those would be things that he's trying to work on. Martell denies ever asking for child support. Okay, whatever. I'm not totally buying that because what is your real income besides being on the show? Martell said he only asked for his attorney's fees to be paid to the tune of $28,000, and his justification in asking Melody to pay his attorney's fees was that she filed 4 motions against him. Martell said that the podcaster Belinda has never kept his kids overnight. She kept the kids for a few hours, and he said that that was no big deal because he had an event to go to. That is quite the double standard, Martell. You exaggerate and inflate numbers and say that Melody has 20 different babysitters for the kids, and you let a podcaster who's looking for her next husband, dear future husband, to keep your kids for a few hours. No big deal. That is hypocritical. So you want to control Melody. You want to find out the only reason why you want to get the opportunity to babysit the kids first is because you want to know Melody's whereabouts. You want to know where she's going, when she'll return, and if she's making money when she travels. That's why you want the opportunity to babysit the kids. Let's keep it a buck. He said that Belinda was dating one of his friends. Who is the friend that Belinda was dating, I wonder? Some people say that it was Marceau, allegedly. And also, Martell accused Carson of talking to Melody prior to going live about the revenge, PORN. He projected in this moment because we all know that allegedly it was him and Ariane who schemed and plotted to do revenge PORN against Melody. But during his interview tonight with Queen Shiba, Martell projected and said that it was Melody and Carson who was plotting to release this information. Martell wanted Melody to call him after Carson went live on Instagram. Why would Melody call you, Martell, when Melody is saying that you are the one who was trying to carry out revenge, PORN? Why would she call you? That does not make any sense. The two of you are not married anymore, and she has no reason to coddle you. Absolutely not. Coddling has gotten you nowhere. And Martell admitted to sending Melody a screenshot of the alleged tape. Now, why would he do that unless it was to taunt Melody? Martell thinks that Carson just wants to be on the TV show. That may be true, Martell, but your ex-wife said there is a tape. So Carson substantiated what Melody said last August on her IG stories. Martell admitted to trying to get Ariane on the show so she could defend herself. He made an excuse for Ariane's ghetto, disrespectful rhetoric. He said she's angry about not speaking her piece. A side chick has nothing to defend Martell. And we do not want to support Ariane. I think that it is unfair and a slap in the face to Melody and all married women who have been cheated on if you allow Ariane to come on the show knowing that she was your mistress and get paid to trash talk Melody and make light of her ill behavior. That is a slap in the face and it is disrespectful. Absolutely not. And I will be done watching this show if Ariane is on there. Queen Sheba asked if he has any additions to his family, like additional kids. Martell didn't explicitly say no. Then he said it depends on who he marries. Martell tried to be and say that Carlos King is a millimeter. He tried to lie and say that Carlos King is a millimeter. We all know much better than that. And also, Martell said that everything in court went his way, but he didn't say what the specific four motions were. It sounds like one of them was for him to attend therapy. But this interview, it was definitely a lot of projections. And, he's definitely a person who assumes that the viewers can be easily manipulated. And also, I think this was the channel's their odd way of explaining or responding to the PORN allegations. This is their way, I guess, of responding to it. And if it is, it's a cowardly response. And I want OWN to make an official statement saying that they do not condone it. It's just like when you watch an episode of a reality TV show and someone says that they struggled with, possibly unaliving themselves. And then at the end of the episode, you see graphics where if you are contemplating unaliving yourself, there's this hotline that you can call. I'm looking for OWN to do something like that, where they are taking a stand and it's clear that they want to show support where the support is needed, which would be for Melody. So, y'all, please let me know in the comments what you thought about this interview. Kudos to Queen Shiba, girl. You have self-control and you are, as always, articulate and professional. Please hit the like button on this video and please subscribe to Show Style and Spirit if you have not already done so. Take good care and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.